So with Call of Duty dropping once again this year for the holiday season, today we're going to be discussing the overall backlash to some of the original Call of Duty fans that have to enjoy World at War, Modern Warfare, and stuff. I'm joined here today by JR Sayans, and today we're going to be touching up on a very interesting subject because we just recently made a video, talking about the future of Call of Duty in terms of like all that futuristic BS they're including and whatnot, and certain fans went out of their way to say that, the old school COD players are more like nostalgia tards and they only care about like the nostalgia of COD. The nostalgia is what made Call of Duty. That's what certain people fail to forget. I mean, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2. I mean, hell, even Modern Warfare 3 to a degree. These games made Call of Duty what it was. Like, to an extent, it was Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3. They got it to where it was. Modern Warfare blew it up. Modern Warfare 2 even excelled that blew it up. World at War made it even bigger. So people are complaining. Why are you complaining? Why are you like enjoying playing the same futuristic nonsense? Because to an extent, they're giving you the same game, like playing like online wall jumping and doing all this stuff, like sliding 50 feet. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play Destiny. I don't want to play Metal Gear. I don't want to play Halo. I want to play Call of Duty. Call of Duty was supposed to be set, at a different time to where it set itself apart from games like Battlefield and stuff. But more or less, people are complaining about the nostalgia feel. So I want to get like your take on this because whatever title drops this year, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be announced by E3. What are your overall thoughts going into this? Because people are already saying, oh yeah, the 2016 title is going to be great and stuff. Like what are your thoughts on people that are defending the new title as opposed to the ones that are bashing the old school games?
So the people that are defending the new title are pretty much the kids growing up in this generation of age where they're growing up to these games. I mean, it's just like our parents could, defend their games from back then. It's the same exact thing, except Call of Duty, the Call of Duties, as they aged, they didn't age out. They aged really, really well. People still play Modern Warfare 2, World at War, all of those games to this day and enjoy the heck out of it way more than the Call of Duties now. Now, Black Ops 3 is a fun game. It really is. That is because they balance it out real well, unlike let's say Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. They changed it a little bit for Black Ops 3, right?
Right.
They did. But nothing will ever be as Call of Duty as being on the ground, running like soldiers, like real war. Really, Modern Warfare 2 was sniper's paradise.
It was, especially for like Wasteland. Like that was like you cannot be outside because you get your freaking dome split open. But what about the people that are gonna say, well, if you want to play, tactical soldier-like games, play Battlefield? I mean, Battlefield and Call of Duty are two very different games. Yes, if I want to like engage in an army-like style combat sequence to where I want to like put boots to the ground, sure, I'll play Battlefield. Battlefield's fucking amazing. But at one point, Call of Duty was just as amazing, if not better to a degree, because again, in Modern Warfare 2, there were many things that, the game included with kill streaks, with weapons, even with the story itself, co-op. It had everything down packed to the T. And now, I don't know if it's the developers, I don't know if it's, what the community wants. Everything is just more or less like, just like watered down, reused substance. And I mean, it doesn't hurt to try something new. And I think to a degree, they tried with Black Ops 3. But I just think that if it wasn't for zombies, to an essence, some of these Call of Duty games would not even be around. What made Advanced Warfare sell out in a way was the fact that once people learned about like its advanced zombies mode and stuff, people were going crazy. They're like, oh shit, exo zombies, like what's that? People loved it. And then once they played it and they realized it's not the same as Treyarch's version, they all started like falling off. So for the 2016 title, right? What are you expecting in terms of like alternate modes and stuff? Because if it's that goddamn Spec Ops mode again, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because I cannot stand Spec Ops mode. I cannot stand some of these like cooperative missions because they're just complete horseshit. So I'm not saying add zombies. They could add like an extinction like mode or something. But like, what are your thoughts going into like the next process of Call of Duty?
I honestly don't know what to expect. It's gonna be something, I hope totally entirely new. If they want to make something new, they got to make it entirely new. You know what I mean?
Right.
They cannot reuse what they reused in these last couple games, um, because it's not gonna work. A lot of people hate Ghosts. A lot of people, didn't even play Ghosts. For
I
example,
still
me.
hated it.
Yeah, for example, me. I didn't play Ghosts because I didn't want to ruin the experience of the newer games upcoming. Because I would see the gameplay and I was just like, that's not for me.
Right.
It was falling down. And like you said, Call of Duty used to be the biggest thing, and now Battlefield has kind of caught up to it in a way. And it's just kind of sad to see that it's gone downhill. And Battlefield is not that it's gone super uphill. It's just Call of Duty's just gone so much downhill that it's catch. You know what I mean? It's becoming something it's not, which what we don't want. We want it to be its own thing, and it's heading towards the direction of pretty much Halo.
Right. I mean,
And,
it's just like, I am such a traditional Call of Duty fan. Like, I buy the games, I play them, I test the waters out. Some games I love, some games I cannot stand. But it's just the overall concept of reusing, the whole futuristic stuff. It's just like, it's bad because it's just the same shit recycled over and over and over. And anybody out there who enjoys that, I mean, please comment down below and let us know why, because we're just trying to, like, spread the message of change. And sometimes change is not bad, but certain people take that to the heart and they just, like, they get so offended. It's like, oh no, Call of Duty must remain the way it is because it's pure. No, like Call of Duty was once great. And then after that, I mean, I don't know what happened, but comment down below as, like, the whole nostalgia factor. Do you guys believe the old school games are better than the new school games? Or if you guys truly believe that the newer games are better than some of the old school games, comment down below and let me know why, because I am so curious to hear the people defending the new age games as opposed to the old ones, because, like, to a degree, it's absurd in a way, because Ghost was bad, Advanced Warfare wasn't as bad, but it was still, like, pretty bad. But any final thoughts before we go, because this is just, like, to some people it may strike a nerve, but to others it may not. So, like, any final words before we take the cake here?
yes, I try out every Call of Duty every year. Ghost was the only one I didn't because it was bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was bad. So with that being said, I will still try out the new Call of Duty. I still played every other Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, which was fun for a good while. It was pretty fun, and it's not that the kind of addicting game that the older games had on you. And every single person, if you play the game, even if you're of this day and age, if you play the older games and play the games now, you'll feel the difference, unless you like jumping around like a Halo player. But guys, we have open minds. We'll play the new games, and we're open-minded to this kind of things.
Right.
But because of that, we have accepted change. People are like, well, you accept change. This is going to be the argument. You'll accept change. You're back in the past. Well, we've accepted a lot of change for the last, I don't know how many years, and Call of Duty's gone down. And that's a big pattern that Call of Duty has gone down since accepting change for the older players, right?
So absolutely, and some people embrace
go back.
Some people embrace all that negativity. They're just like, oh well, it's not that bad.
Yeah, and you should be critical to a franchise when it's going downhill. You should. If it's going uphill, there's really no need for big improvements, big changes. But like we've done this change. It's gone into the future. It has not worked out as good as they wanted.
Right.
And if they want the franchise to be successful, they gotta stop going into the future and probably go back to the past.
That would be an essential, but I mean, again, that all varies on, like, how certain people feel about that, because not everyone wants to go back to that realm of, like, combat style gameplay and stuff. But let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below about your overall thoughts and opinions on the nostalgia factor and what your expectations are for the next COD game. Thank you all for watching once again, guys. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way, guys, don't miss a single Call of Duty update. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys agree, smash that like button. If not, comment down below as to why. Check out JR down in the description below, guys. Thank you all for watching once again. Tune in for more, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.